All right, so Erin and I were just filming. We went to McMaster, totally different video. It's probably already up, maybe it's not. And we missed this whole delivery of that. So Erik got to handle that, his new baby. We showed this in the CMTS video from September. So we're here at Vibra Finish. We've been wanting to come here since we came here last 2 years ago. Wanted to see this exact machine. I'm really glad we got to see it. We finally got one. We're super excited. I'll let Erik explain. Sweet.
The main thing is all the sound deadening is going to be amazing.
And it is bigger. It's like the tub size is twice as big, right?
Yeah.
So it's got recirculating coolant stuff. We used to use a 5-gallon bucket before.
And it's got a VFD, so you can control the speed and
the aggressiveness. Yep. Sweet.
It'll hold more media and work faster. And
Did it come with? It came with media. Okay.
Yep. $3.
Sweet. And Erik also got another toy in here that we'll show once he opens it up. Comes with literature with our name on it.
Wow, that's pretty cool.
It's legit. Yeah, Vibra Finish. Very happy working with them. It wasn't cheap, but it's long overdue. You know.
I mean, it wasn't expensive though compared to a lot of the other ones.
Roughly 10,000 Canadian
Yeah.
is what we paid for this, whereas that was like 800 US. But it's a huge difference.
And
This
all the
is
other
quality
ones we
made in
saw were
Canada.
like 25 to 40.
Exactly. Made in Canada, quality. The sound deadening is huge. Very excited. You can break it in for like 6 to 12 hours just to wear them in a bit. Otherwise, it'll just be super aggressive, that's all. Right. So yeah, it's sweet. The thing just drains down to the middle. Little wimpy screen right here, which will help. What do you think, Falcor? So we just got, they were kind of limited on their on-hand media selection, so we just got 150 pounds of this. They say 150 to 200 is a good limit. So what were you thinking about this one versus the other tumbler?
It seems less violent. Like the old tumbler will move up by like an inch back and forth, whereas this one's a lot more restrained. But maybe that'll work better. Because it's vibrating more times per second probably.
Yeah.
Or minute or whatever.
And there's 150 pounds of media in this. There's probably only like 50 to 70 in there.
Yeah, at this point.
So that's the thing too. As the parts go to the bottom of the tub where it's got 150 pounds on top of it, it might do more work.
Yep. Not sure if it'll be much faster than the old tumbler, but it'll be way more pleasant.
Oh, that's just ridiculous.
I love it.
Mission accomplished. That's exactly what we wanted.
Exactly.
Yep, we're happy. So this is an absolute game changer, like sound quality wise at the shop. You can actually walk around here and converse normally, and we can do a lot more videos, we can film. And when he's got the lid closed, it's like 3 times quieter. So I'm over here and he closes the lid and I'm like, it's still on? It's still on. It's just ridiculous. Super impressed so far. I'm really glad we finally spent the money to do this. We've been wanting to do it for 2 years now. Since we first saw the machine, we're blown away by it then, and first impression, super happy.
Hey, this is Erin. I'm just introducing myself. I'm new at the workshop, and I also wanted to introduce the tumbler that Erik is going to talk about, and he's just going to talk a little bit about how that's making a difference with the blades and how it's making a difference in the workshop overall. It's great.
So it's been about 2 weeks since we got this Vibra Finish Tumbler, and just wanted to update, tell you guys how we like it. So what a tumbler does is it kind of gives us a surface finish that we like to have at the end. So like this is right off the machine. It's got a kind of gross color on it, and then all the tool marks and everything on the side. I like to get rid of those, and the tumbler helps just smooth everything out and flatten it, and then give it a nice uniform beat up finish. So a tiny scratch doesn't show up as easy. Yeah, it just makes it consistent, and all the knives kind of have the same look and feel. So first of all, we got this thing because it's way quieter than our old tumbler, and I think we complained about that one for many years and how loud it is. And with this one, you can actually have a conversation while it's running, just like that. And you can still talk over it. It doesn't make us all crazy in the shop all day long. And just as a comparison, way loud. Yeah, now a couple things I noticed is that with that tumbler, it's actually it actually works a little bit faster because it's way more violent than this one. Like the actual movement of the tub is 2 or 3 times further than this one is. But that also contributes to all the noise that it produces. Size does matter a bit. I was hoping the bigger tub would work faster because it was more weight and everything, but I haven't quite experienced that. It seems to take longer still, and that might just be because of the vibration, the pitch. But yeah, so that's a lot more gentle, so everything's not crashing around quite as much. So it takes longer, but it's a lot quieter. And then if we look at the media, this is one thing that I was kind of unhappy with the tumbler at first, because we got all this brand new media from Vibra Finish, but it's thinner and a lot flatter than the stuff I used to use, like this.
So what difference does that make in terms of quality of the blades and things that are put in it?
Yeah, well, it was actually giving me a problem because these just tend to stick together, or they just, when it gets all wet in here, they kind of glue themselves to the surface of the part. Instead of crashing and doing what it's supposed to, it's just kind of like scrubbing and not really doing much. And you can see here, like, those flat ones get stuck to the wall, whereas all the other ones don't. So once I grabbed all my old media and put it in here and started doing a different mix, it's working a lot better now, but it wasn't perfect to begin with. So what we just got in now were my solution. Same angle cut triangles, except these are 5/8 by 5/8 instead of by 3/16 or whatever. And the reason I wanted this over that stuff is that these will roll and tumble in the tumbler like they're supposed to a lot more than the flat ones that just kind of like stuck together and rubbed and didn't move the parts around as much as they should. So, show you the mix that I use now. So this is what I was looking for when I first got the tumbler. It's all the action, just all tumbling and rolling and not much sticking together and a lot of movement here. I'd say the small tumbler, if that's all you can afford, definitely go for it. It's like $800 and it works great. It's just loud. This one is great for the noise, but much different price point.
Are you going to keep the little one?
Yep. It's more so I can maybe try different things, like get that harsh action out of that tumbler if I really need it, and then put the stuff in this for less work. So I'll probably stop using it at some point completely, but we'll see for now. So one last thing I wanted to mention is when I run the tumbler, I typically do kind of a 2-stage, what you call a wet-dry. So I do the first hour or a couple hours with just a little water trickle, or not a trickle at all. So it just kind of gets muddy and sandy and gritty. And then once that's all got the hard action going, then I turn on the water to a lot higher pressure, and it just kind of flushes everything out, cleans it up, and makes a much nicer, shinier finish on the end part. So yeah, I think I'm really happy with the tumbler, and I think I'm really happy with the new media that we just got. It's gonna work awesome.